Hey, what's up, team? I'm basically a nobody, but I'm a streamer who streams Valorant, and a few of my viewers reached out to me and asked me to comment on the Hiko video about how ranked is broken. Now, TLDR, Hiko's main identifier for why ranked was broken, or why he thought ranked was broken, was that the games were super one-sided. So either he was winning 13-5 or he was losing 13-5. There were very few games in his ranked career that were close or competitive. Now, one of the main reasons that Hiko cites is that usually on one of the teams that is losing, there is someone who seems super boosted or super bad at the game. And not just like having a bad day, like making bad decisions that a Radiant or Immortal player up at Hiko's rank just shouldn't be making. First off, I think this is not a problem with the rank system, but is actually a problem with people selling and buying accounts. For whatever fucking reason exists, people sell and people buy accounts. There's a market for buying accounts with high ranks. I assume people believe that they're stuck in elo hell. They want to buy an account that is up in a higher rank so that they can, quote unquote, play in their proper rank. As we all know, that's just total bullshit. What happens is they buy these high-ranked accounts, and they either show off to their friends or whatever they do with that high-ranked account. They start playing games, and they learn very quickly that they are not that rank. So I think that is a real problem. But I want to call out another problem that I think is kind of unique to competitive gaming in general, but especially with solo queue in Valorant and solo queue in most kind of like team-based competitive games. And that is momentum, all right? Momentum and people getting tilted. And I think if Hiko's talking about games where they're losing 13-5 or winning 13-5, and there's not a condition where someone is clearly boosted or clearly not playing at their rank, or there's no AFKs or cheaters or whatever, the reason I believe that he's seeing like 13-5 games is because if one team gets a lead, let's say they're winning 8-4 at halftime, more often than not, at least one or two people on the losing team are going to tilt. And the winning team are going to be super engaged, super communicative, and playing super well because they have the momentum, the psychological momentum on their side. And when you don't have that momentum on your side, you tilt. Like, it's a really common thing. And I think in solo queue, that is just absolutely rampant, because it's just individuals trying to come together to communicate and play with strangers, and they don't have the chemistry or the dynamic that gets them through those really tough moments of games where a pro team or even a team that you just luckily happen upon that have really good chemistry, that takes them through those really tough times. And the reason I'm thinking of this is I just had a game solo queue in Diamond Immortal rank where we were losing 4-0, and my team just remained super positive and super calm through the first 4 rounds. We came back to win the half 8-4, and then the enemy team tilted, and we just ended up steamrolling them in the second half and took the game 13-4. Now, I wouldn't have said that that was a one-sided game. It was super back and forth, super competitive, and there were some really close rounds, but the enemy team were tilted. They just started, saying we have no life, all we do is play Valorant all day, even though they're the same rank as us, whatever. It was bullshit. But it got me thinking, yeah, Hiko, you're probably having games that feel super one-sided, but I'm going to hazard a guess here and say that people getting tilted is the reason that you're having one-sided games, outside of people buying accounts, because I think that's a real fucking thing. I think that's a real thing, a real problem, super hard for Riot to identify. But people getting tilted is real, and when you're tilted, you just don't play well. And when you don't play well, you lose rounds, and you get more tilted, and it snowballs into a 13-5 loss. And I just wanted to share this opinion. My viewers have been asking for my opinion on this, so Kane, Strawhawk, Raiga, if you guys are listening, thank you so much for reaching out about this. And yeah, catch you guys on the stream. Peace.